signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I love you guys, fellow water sign over here. Now I must say, I've already done this reading. I stumbled through the first one. I have a feeling it's because the water energies are going through it. Because we're expanding the cups, we're expanding the emotional side of things. And we're facing fears and worries and anxiety. And I have a feeling that that's why I had such a hard time doing the reading. It's because we're expanding from so many emotions right now. We know that it's Capricorn season. We're using the elements in order to expand with and connect to our abundance, as well as we're connecting to the energy of Aquarius, the star, and creating the future, ending to have a new beginning. And we know we just time shifted. Facing the fears around here. Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands. And this is manifesting. So this is authentic tune. Just being straight up. We know the Queen of Swords. She's straight up. She's having crown chakra activations. And there's the Three of Wands. The ship's coming in. And this is connecting to our starseed homes. This is calling in help from the light. And there is help from the light. Yeah. It's connected to the Nine of Swords. You have the Nine of Swords here, and this is the anxiety. But that's where the Sword of Clarity is gained. Through the anxiety, when it's the darkest, it's the light. This is facing the fears. Now fears are faced, connections being made. And these connections being made, connections to, the light and spirit. And that's what's happening here with the Queen of Swords. It's the connection to authentic tune. There's the Emperor energy. And this is one heck of an expansion through the dark with the light. And this is wholeness being restored. And it's with acting with the wand. And the energy really of Aries is quite present here. The childlike energy of just expanding and creating with authentic tune and letting that child be in action. And it's grounding the heavens to the earth, and it's expanding with Mother Nature. And there's the pentacle that we're expanding with, the connection. We know we're all worker bees right now. We're worker bees, and we're doing our part working with the elements in order to evolve and expand and heal and do what we came here to do. This is mission work. And there it is. It's connected to the rebirth. And this is what was happening with the sword. We have the Five of Swords, but this is the battle that's happening within. With anxiety. And it's actively shifting through what needs to be shifted when we're facing our fears. And we don't want to be in the energy of creating worry. We'll want to be in the energy of what we're creating. Joy, happiness, love, connection, compassion, tolerance. And there it is. It's connected to the Eight of Wands and the Sun, the actual expansion and the connection to the light, the solar system. Your gifts, what you came here to do, and the energy of the Nine of Wands is present within this Eight of Wands. This is right before we get ready to take shot and aim and hit our mark, because we're connected to the sun and moon. We've restored balance. And we know that that's the gift of the solar eclipse. It's the sun and moon being in alignment, but in opposition. And that's what is happening here. And karmic scales are being balanced. And it's connected to the Queen of Wands, which is the Capricorn energy, in order to ground and manifest through this tower. And look at that. We're grounding and manifesting through the tower, through the darkness. And remember, we're manifesting and we are shedding another layer of the devil energies. What's holding us back, what's keeping us disconnected and bound. And there is the Nine of Wands. And this is the space that is being advanced to the next level. And it's connected to the King of Wands. And expanding with the wand. Because remember, we're using all the elements here in order to expand. And it has to do with the 2. And the 2 of Wands is connected to the solar eclipse and the energy of our revolutions, the great change. And that's what allows manifesting the change. And this is having the key. This is having the key to our destinies now. And it was through the 8 of Swords. And that's what the sword is for. But it was all to succeed. To succeed here with being paid out by the devil energies in the 6 of Coins. And this is success. This is success. And you've worked on what's lower vibrational in order to raise vibration. And your karmic scales are balanced. You're paid out. This is what's happening here. That's what we're connecting to. And it's thanks to the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. Thank you. And there's the Magician. This is manifesting now. This is connection. And this is, I love that this Magician is older. We're manifesting with our wisdom. And look, he's connected to the Sun. He's expanded with the Emperor. But this was one heck of a battle. And the King of Wands has really done some ego work and some reflection. Let's see what's being activated. I analyzed Virgo. And here's about creating the worries and the fears that we don't need to create. Do not anticipate trouble or worry about what may never happen. Keep in the sunlight. And there's a definite message of connecting to the sunlight here in order to expand. Worry and organization are the key traits of the sign of Virgo and of this card. Virgo is very picky and exacting. They can be insanely organized. They are very helpful to others. They tend to be critical, but usually this criticism is applied to themselves as well. They are conscientious and highly intelligent. And this is the energy we know of the healer, grounding the energy of the healer, and that's what Virgo does. It's keeping a routine, it's keeping habits that in order to help us create holistic health through the chaos. So if we're in illness, we're creating worry. Remember, we want to be in the energy of what we're creating. So we want to be healthy, happy, whole. And we're going to use this energy to make a practical plan in order to ground it. And it's connected to the energy of the Hermit and our daily routine, the body. What are we doing within our daily routine that allows us to go and heal? That allows us to connect to what we need to do to heal within and with our environments. And it's sticking to that routine, those habits. You know, it could be having lemon water every morning. It could be going to bed at 10 o'clock because it's time to go to bed. Because that's what you need to do for your holistic health and healing, and in order to face your fears and expand and create anew our best lives, 2020 plus. Well, I was really trying to stick to one card, but these cards really come together. Energy of true love and people, kindred partnership. So something is coming together here. And in your previous reading, you got the Lovers. But like I said, that reading was such a mess. It wouldn't have been fair to... I needed to redo it, and I feel called. And this is because all this work you're doing, expanding with, you're creating a connection between the masculine and feminine, and it's true love. And now it's right here within the messages. And as you can see, like this, with the cards like this, you can see that's what you've done. There's the reflection of true love from within to without. The Emperor and the Empress have been connected counterparts. And there's the Sun, the expansion, the connection, and the balancing of the karmic scales. And it was through the Queen of Swords, the crown chakra activation, as well as authentic tune, truth, just telling it like it is. There's the balancing of the karmic scales, and there's manifesting, and look at it's connected to the sun. And now what's happens? Kindred partnership. Let's get the message. True love, the source of real connections. A woman surrounded by brilliant lights looks into a mirror, tenderly touching her own reflection. The lights above her and around the mirror represent the people who reflect her and her own high regard, many of whom are yet to be attracted into her life. This card can also be signaling that you have an admirer coming into your life. It could be in the form of romantic love, or perhaps a new boss or co-worker who respects and appreciates you. This card also sends a profoundly important message about yourself. The world is a reflection of how you view and care for yourself. The higher your regard for yourself, the greater your ability to manifest your deepest desires. You may have found it difficult to appreciate and acknowledge yourself in the past, but this card indicates that you are ready to do so now. Open your heart to the unlimited value that you bring to this world, and know that your soul applauds you for your choice of genuine self-love. All energetic causes start with this choice. And this is true. This is about genuine self-love and the practice of that. And that's what this Virgo energy is for, is to be in the practice of a routine of self-love and healing. And the energy of what you want to be creating, and it's not fear and worry. Kindred partnership, coupling. A couple dances on a beautiful beach, indicating that a potential union awaits you, either now or in the not so distant future. This card is all about a new relationship of some kind, or a deepening, caring connection. There's a sharing of mind and heart here. The upcoming partnership is likely to be a romantic one, bringing tender-hearted feelings your way. It may manifest either as a deeper commitment in a present romance, or as a brand new love appearing in your life. This could also manifest as a work partnership, probably in a business you feel passionate about. There could also be a legal agreement of some kind. Whatever form this energy takes, the wonderful resonance of support and care will be expanding in your life. And this is about being supported and cared for, because you've created it from within to without. Affirmation: I open my heart and my life to loving connections coming my way. I deserve to love and be loved. And that's right, it's time. We deserve to love and be loved. Thank you guys for joining me here. Happy 2020. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with.